What's up? And welcome back to Funky Snack Reviews. In my truck! In my F-150! So, what are we doing in my truck? Well, obviously, the title. The Big Arch. I've seen a couple of reviews on this thing, and I said, alright, I gotta dive into this. So, I've seen one guy said they said, good job, McDonald's. Another guy who was kind of bitching about it, said, well, he wasn't really bitching. He was saying, it was all right, you know. And I had a friend say, if you want to eat salt patties, basically, don't go get the Arch. So I wanted to check it for myself and said, why not? You're hearing a little in the background. It's my engine running. I have my heat on low. It's kind of chilly. There is a bad storm moving in here to West Michigan. So a little thing about this Big Arch. So I was listening to Rogan. There's a spider coming down. Hi, spider. Here, you can go over there. All right. That was a spider doing in here. But anyway, I was listening to Rogan, you know, and there had some guy on there talking about health and whatnot. You know, obviously it's Rogan, but he said Rogan was saying, you know, I'm not saying that you shouldn't eat fast food. You can have it once in a while and you're going to be fine, but you shouldn't eat it every day, else you're going to die. You know, and which is true probably. And he actually, the guys, I think it was Rogan, but the guy he had on there said something about if you find yourself and you're out and busy and you have to get something, say at McDonald's, he said the thing to get is the quarter pounder, because if you get the regular stuff with the small patties and whatnot, that's not really food. That's what he said, not me. But so you're talking about your Big Mac, your cheeseburger, your regular hamburger. That's not really good meat. He says the quarter pounder patties are actually pretty decent. And that's all I get. My favorite thing when I go to McDonald's is to get the double quarter pounder with cheese. So, and usually you gotta wait for it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing when you're going to a fast food place, because if you're waiting for it, that means they're cooking it, right? And they don't keep that stuff. It's not the biggest seller, you know, so they're selling Big Macs and they're selling burgers and cheeseburgers. They're not really selling, you know, a quarter pounder with cheese or double quarter pounder with cheese. I think I just heard some thunder. It's coming, guys. So you might hear a downpour here in a minute, but but you gotta wait for it. And that was one of the reviews I seen. They're like, I had to wait for it. Well, they're cooking it because it's not, you know, it's a good thing. You're getting kind of freshly cooked stuff, so that's good. So there's that synopsis and intro to the Big Arch. It's not cheap. It's like $11. That's like I said, that rant I'd gone on before about fast food it's just that now it's hard to get out of the bag. Here we go. Here's the Big Arch. You know, it's got grease on top of it and everything and all like that. And then they got this kind of like poppy seed, sesame seed bun thing. It's got two quarter pounder patties on it. It's got some kind of sauce. It's not Big Mac sauce, so I guess we call it Arch sauce. I don't know. And it's got a lot of lettuce and it's got pickles on it. I could have done away with the lettuce, but we'll try it just the way it is. All right. See if my buddy, Barbecue 5-0, who tried that, see if he's right, because quarter pounder patties don't seem to be like really salty. So here it is. It's sloppy, and it's gonna get sloppy, I think. All right, here we go. We're just gonna, oh my God, it's sliding around. We find them. Does it have onions? I think that's an onion. Yeah, I think it was an onion that fell off. I don't care. Here we go. Just get into it. So there's that sauce. Seems more sweet than Big Mac sauce. Well, I'll tell you, these particular patties, they're all filled with sodium. It doesn't taste like I'm just eating salt, though. This is actually a pretty good one. It actually looks pretty decent, too, because some of these, they can look pretty awful. But look at that. It's got this sauce dripping off it. Definitely different than Big Mac sauce. I'll tell you that. Let me take another bite of this. I like pickles. I don't think I've gotten to a pickle yet. To me, pickles enhance flavor on a burger. So let's move it over there. So, here's the deal. It tastes like a quarter pounder with cheese. Oh, I still got some stuff on my face here. It tastes like a quarter pounder with cheese with sauce. But it ain't terrible, and it's not overly salty. I think my buddy just got a bad couple of patties. But what would I give this out of 10? I don't know. What would be a 10? I can't even think of that right now because I don't usually do reviews like this, but what would be a 10? God, I don't eat fast food a lot. I'm telling you, I don't eat fast food a lot. The last time I had fast food was, must have been a month and a half ago now. Yeah, man, wow. But, and then I had Wendy's, and I think, of course, Wendy's, my go-to there is the spicy chicken sandwich. I take the lettuce off it and just eat the tomato that's on there. But fries are always good, even though they're cooked in vegetable oil, which is terrible. But I think probably the best fries around. I have to say, people will disagree with me, but I don't care. I just can't think what's a 10. Is there even a 10 burger from a fast food joint? I don't know. But this, not overly great. I think I like the quarter pounder with cheese better, actually. So we give it the controversial 7? People love when I do that. I wouldn't give it a 7. I'd give it a 6. You know, quarter pounder with cheese, I'd say is a 7 or an 8. Those are pretty good. Because I like the stuff like fries on top of that. It's so good, you know. Terrible for you. This is probably terrible for me. It is. It's not. Maybe. It is. But there you go, man. The rain's starting. Can it? There's the lightning. The thunderstorm is coming in March in Michigan. It's coming right off Lake Michigan. It's going to pummel us. There's a lot of red on the radar. So, kind of a different video for funky snack reviews. Maybe I do this a little more. I don't know. But the Big Arch is sloppy. And I don't know. With all the reviews I've seen, I don't know why I've seen them. I didn't seek them out. They were just there. I think it's being hyped a little bit too much. It's just a quarter pounder with cheese with sauce, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and maybe some kind of format is doing this in my truck. Later.